In the carriage's tranquil embrace, Joseph slumbered, clutching his scholarly treasures like a parent protecting their child. The rhythmic clatter of hooves on the winding forest road had lulled him into a deep, dream-filled nap. The sun streamed through the carriage window, casting playful shadows on his peaceful face. But the tranquility was shattered in an instant. The carriage jerked to a bone-rattling stop, sending Joseph tumbling from his dreams into a harsh reality. Horses whinnied in panic, their cries a cacophonous storm, and the driver's terrified shouts filled the air like thunderclaps. Joseph's eyes snapped open, a wild mix of confusion, fear, and disbelief flashing across his face as he clutched his books, scrolls, and scholarly curiosities with an almost desperate grip.
Oh no, what's happening?
Beyond the carriage's window, the forest seemed to close in around them. Shadows danced menacingly, their playful nature replaced by a creeping malevolence. Then, he heard the sickening noise of steel-piercing flesh, followed by the gruesome gargling of blood. The driver's cries ceased abruptly, leaving an eerie silence in their wake. Frozen in terror, Joseph's breaths came in ragged gasps. Every fiber of his being screamed at him to remain motionless, to hide in the comforting cocoon of his scholarly possessions. With a shrill groan, the carriage door swung open, revealing a motley crew of gruff, menacing bandits. Their faces bore the scars of a life of cruelty, and their eyes glittered with the avarice of opportunists.
Help me! Ah!
Ha ha ha! Looks like we've got a passenger, boys! Seems like a rich one, too!
The bandits, their menacing eyes fixated on Joseph, moved with the unhurried assurance of predators closing in on their prey. One of them, a dagger gleaming wickedly in the sunlight, approached Joseph menacingly. But before he could get close, one of his companions stopped him with a firm hand upon his shoulder.
Hold on, you fool. This one looks important. Could be worth a shiny ransom.
Yeah, look at all of those fancy books and scrolls. We might have just hit the jackpot.
I don't have much coin, but please, these books and scrolls are my life's work.
Oh, we're not just interested in your coin, old man. We're interested in the coin we'll get for your safe return.
No, please, I beg you.
What the? He's asleep!
The second bandit shuffled forward and started poking the scholar with the tip of his boot.
Hey, wake up, old man. This isn't nap time.
Oh God, what's happening? Where am I? Please, I don't know what you want.
Forget it. Seize everything.
At the command, the bandits wasted no time. They descended upon Joseph's scholarly belongings like a pack of wolves tearing into a fresh kill.
Look at all this. We're going to be rich.
Please, I beg you, spare my work. It's all I have.
But the bandits paid no heed to his pleas. They continued to ransack his scholarly treasures, their laughter echoing through the forest. But then, from the depths of the forest, a figure emerged, silhouetted by the dappled sunlight filtering through the leaves. He stood tall and imposing, his broad shoulders and confident stride commanding attention as he made his approach. His clothing was a riot of colors and patterns, a stark contrast to the natural hues of the forest where he found himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, I've seen bandits, and believe me, these are bad people, very bad people.
The bandits whipped around to face the unexpected newcomer, their eyes locking onto him with a mixture of astonishment and confusion. They exchanged perplexed glances, unsure of how to react to this sudden and flamboyant intrusion into their nefarious proceedings.
Is this guy for real?
Who knows, but he's got guts to waltz in here like that.
Bringing his hand to his chin in exaggerated contemplation, The man continued with his showmanship.
You see, folks, I couldn't help but notice that you've got my friend there, and believe me, he's an incredible scholar, the best. And I happen to be a big fan of scholars, folks.
What's he blabbering about?
But as the bandits continued to contemplate the nature of the man before them, the man made his move. With lightning speed, he unsheathed his gleaming sword, its steel catching the sunlight as its tip danced menacingly close to the throat of one of the bandits.
What?
Now, gentlemen, I suggest you release my friend and step away, or things are going to get tremendous.
With graceful and precise movements, he demonstrated his prowess, slashing his sword through the air with a flourish. They took cautious steps backward, their expression shifting from bewilderment to muted fear.
Looks like that fancy armor ain't just for show. Maybe we should just let him go, right?
Yeah. For now, at least.
Reluctantly, the bandits released their hold on Joseph, who, in a state of shock, stumbled to the newcomer's side. As the bandits made a hasty retreat, disappearing into the cover of the tree line, the man turned his attention to Joseph. He checked on the disheveled scholar and offered him a hand, helping him to his feet.
You know, friend, I can't help but wonder why you left me behind at the inn. I was supposed to escort you all the way to the city.
Oh, Donaldo. Well, you see, I forgot. There was so much to remember, and I must have misplaced it somewhere, I suppose. It's a bit of a muddle, really. You know how it is. Sometimes the details just slip away like grains of sand through your fingers. And then you find yourself standing on a beach with fishermen about. And you're not quite sure how you got there or where your purse might be. And then...
Okay, I think I get the picture. Seems like you're still pretty shaken up from all this. No matter, we'll sort things out. Now, about the payment you promised upon the completion of your escort mission, I still expect that, you know. You see, I like to keep my promises, and I've got a reputation for making sure deals get done. It's a very, very good reputation, believe me.
I'll get you your payment, I promise. It's just, well, a bit of a hiccup right now, you understand, right?
Excuse me, what?
Well, it's just that those bandits didn't return my purse, and...
They did what?
Without waiting for a response, El Donaldo stormed off in the direction the bandits had disappeared, his cape billowing dramatically behind him.
Help! Please stop. Well, wait, hold on. Don't just leave me all by myself.
Those bandits are in for a tremendous lesson when they tangle with El Donaldo, let me tell you. Nobody, and I mean nobody, gets between me and my gold.